Hey, it's your boy the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my crypto goons for pulling up once again. This bull run is about to get started. Let's talk about it. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, these bull runs follow a similar pattern as they have in the previous years, and we're currently seeing the pattern start to play out. Now, for those that don't understand, first we see crazy run with Bitcoin, all-time high after all-time high, right? Then the money moves from Bitcoin to Ethereum. We start seeing Ethereum reaching all-time high. And you know we're looking for Ethereum to go even higher than where it currently is, which is $4,283, right? And then once Ethereum tops out, that's when the smart money, and also that's when you start seeing crypto trending all over social media for the dumb money. People start flooding into the top cryptocurrencies, okay? And that pushes the price up. Now, here's the thing. The majority of people do not, nor will they ever make money in cryptocurrency, okay? The reason being, people don't know how to take profits. People hold on to things too long, and they end up in the red, and it stays down there for years, right? Until the cycle repeats itself. So for all of my smart people out there that want to position themselves now, and take advantage of the thing, and be able to, lock in profits and do it the correct way, pay attention. Now, again, investing in cryptocurrency can be the dumbest thing that you can ever do. I promise you. This is not financial advice. Now, what's going to happen is the top 100 cryptos are all going to go crazy once the money moves from and the attention moves out of Ethereum. Now, you can pretty much pick any of them. Now, there are some that are better than others to hold on to. Again, I never get married to any cryptocurrency. So like, just to show you an example of ones that I'm looking at, right? So let's check out FLR, right? Flare. So right now, Flare is making a pattern. Currently, it is trading at 2 cents. I'm actually waiting for it to come down back into the 1 cent range in this area of this triangle pattern, and then I'm going to buy some. Okay. Now, the highest they've ever been, as you can see right here, is around 14 cents or so. Okay. Now, I definitely suggest that you go do your research on Flare, understand what it is, and not just do this because I'm saying so. Definitely understand. Go back and look at the previous bull runs and look at, what happens. And if you look at the dates, you can see Bitcoin to Ethereum, Ethereum to the top 100 or so cryptos. Okay. Now here's another one, Gala, right? So if we check out Gala, as you can see, we've came down to the 50% retracement, and we're currently in the triangle pattern, and we're starting to break out. Now, even with Gala, right, the highest that it's ever been is around 80 cents or so, is 83 cents. Now, even, putting $100 or $1,000 in here, $100 gives you $5 grand, $1,000 gives you 100 grand if we just return to that high. Okay. And it's not off the table because social media is powerful, right? There's government money in crypto. There's institutional money in crypto. And then once you add the power of TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and all these other platforms, which is where the dumb money is located, they're all going to flood into the top 100, right? Especially one that you see that is 1 cent, right? And it's going to push these things high. And then, of course, we're going to go back into a move like this where the dumb money loses their money. Okay. That's just a part of the game. So one of the smartest things that you can do, because when we have these all-time highs and when we reach, when we have this amount of money flowing in, and if anybody remembers, during the pandemic, it was hard to sell your position for profit on Coinbase and some of these other exchanges. So again, like I've talked about before, one of the smartest things you can do is to get a cold storage wallet, like a Trezor, right? It allows you to be able to move these things without having to, before we have these kind of like liquidity squeezes on Coinbase, on crypto.com, so you essentially have your crypto here, and you can kind of search the exchanges because, like, for example, during the pandemic, when Coinbase was having issues where you couldn't sell your positions, they had like a banner up when you logged in that says, "We have currently halted all trading." So I was like, okay, look at Coinbase. Can't use Coinbase. I'm going to crypto.com. They got the same thing. Can't use them. Let me go to Gemini. Gemini's good. Okay, boom. As long as Gemini carries that crypto where you can transfer to there, and then liquidate, right? So this allows you more flexibility because once you're stuck on Coinbase and Coinbase says, hey, it's too much money flowing in here, it's going too crazy, you're stuck pretty much, right? And then that's when, you know, it hits the all-time high and it falls. People are losing their money. Everybody's trying to liquidate at the same time. Either there isn't enough money, there's too many transactions, Coinbase can't handle it, right? That's what we saw during the pandemic when these things were going crazy previously. So, you know, this is just a way around that. You can just go from exchange to exchange to exchange to exchange until you figure out one that has the liquidity, one that doesn't have as many people trying to use it at the same time, and you'll be able to get your money out. You know, get out of there, take your profits, which most people don't do in cryptocurrency is take profits. You most definitely should take profits, especially if you're up 10x, right? If you put $1,000 in the thing and you're gonna turn in $6,000, $7,000, like take your money out. You know, if you put $1,000 in the thing, you're up 100 grand, take your money out. Okay. There's no other place on the planet where you're going to be able to put $1,000 in something and it turns into $100 in that short period of time. I'm sorry, it turns from $1,000 into 100,000 in that short period of time. Okay, not even in the dice game, damn sure not the lottery or the casino. Is a very slim chance. You have a higher chance of cryptocurrency. But again, like I said, because most people don't take profit, the majority of people lose money. Okay, it is what it is. I'm not telling you to put $1,000 in there. I'm not telling you to do any of that. I'm just telling you to learn on your own and figure it out. But do not be stupid. Do not be stupid. Do not be stupid. If you can't afford to lose $1,000, keep your money in your pocket. Okay, I do these things because I can afford to lose them. Okay, it's not bragging. It just is what it is. Okay, I have an external income, multiple external income sources that allow me to do so. Okay, that's just me. Everybody's different. But anyway, I just wanted to just show you all. And again, check out the top 100, cryptos on coin market cap. I would stay away from the meme coins. They move incredibly too fast for the average person, especially somebody that's new. But if you look at the top 100, you're going to see money flow into all of these, right? So like your Cardano, XLM, Sui, these cheaper ones, HBAR, right? Let me see what else here is cheap. Toncoin is pretty cheap. Let me see. Chronos. I've talked about CRO before. It's actually doing pretty well for everybody that, took that position when I talked about it. Let me go to CRO. Let me see if I can find, I got so many cryptos on here, right? I talked about Chronos when it was down here, right? And, we were at 7 cents. Well, now we're at 16 cents. Okay. So this is another one, right? That's most likely going to return to the all-time highs. That easy. Okay. So it's just something, and we're actually headed there now, right? Pepe is another one that's probably going to go nuts. It's actually crazy to see Pepe, a meme coin, at number 29. That's insane to me. Let me see what else here that could possibly go. Ondo is another one, right? Just about everything in the AI sector, like internet computer. A lot of these, Pudgy Penguin, that's crazy that it's 4 cents right now. Casper, again, that's another one. Algo, another one. Bonk, right? VeChain, right? We're going to see a lot of these go crazy, and it's going to be a very short period of time. It's going to happen quickly. Most people are going to have a very quick death because they're not going to take profits. So that's why I gave you all the idea. Hey, get your Trezor. I got number 5. Just Trezor doesn't accept every cryptocurrency. Okay, you have to check to make sure. Don't be sending these things if it can't hold it, you'll send it and it'll be lost. Okay, so just make sure whatever one that you plan to buy that it can hold it. Okay, if it can hold it, cool. But with that being said, be smart, don't be stupid, make strategic decisions. I appreciate you all tapping in. I hope this is something that helps. Keep your eyes on the prize and liquidate your positions when you're in profit. All right. It's the one, never the two, the crypto goons. Shout out to all my goons. Crypto goon out.